Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Today is a clue, where we're sat anyway, of where we're heading. It was a last minute decision. Where haven't we hooked up? From this station, or on the map. It is, of course, Grindelwald. And I feel like we should head up there today. It's going to be a monstrous climb. Are we going to do it? Of course we are. Is it going to be easy? Possibly not. We have... I love this. I love this station. Talking of stations, there's a little surprise for you. Coming up after the intro. 2, actually. 3. I know, I've been on the workshop again. It's great. I'm excited. Super excited. Can you tell? I'm grinning from ear to ear. But anyway, yes. Grindelwald. Today. Same to you. We currently have a decent amount of cash in the bank. And the date is still paused. However, there are a lot of things to unlock. It'll be very busy towards the end of the series as far as new vehicles go. So we're just going to take a look at new vehicle after new vehicle. However, we've still got this last extension to do up to Grindelwald there. And I'm going to do it today. But first, I love that tram. Aren't they great? I did replace them. They're the little Skodas now. I want to go over here. Hoton's just up there. And there you go, guys. Look at this station. Curved, modular. I messed up this bit of track. There is a way to have it high speed as well. The options available to this are absolutely amazing. It is the Motraz. I'm not sure if that's the pronunciation, but look at all these goodies. It is a completely separate system to the vanilla stations, so there's no crossover. The modders out there are doing a fantastic job. Without those guys and their hard work, my series wouldn't look nearly as good, would it? No. It would still look nice. The game in vanilla is nice enough. Would I have as much interest in it? Well, yes, I would. But anyway, yeah, look at all this down here. It is a German station, as you can see, DB. Here's your flexible components. This is just a station in the middle of nowhere. Just to show you what's possible with this. This is great. Over this side is your entrance. There you go, it links over there. So your people will walk up and over. But anyway, yes, I thought we could use this for here and maybe do something a bit fancy with it. And possibly a simplified version over in Grindelwald when we get there. This one, unfortunately, there's no slope options with these, so that would be a no-no. Otherwise, we've got to redo all this track. I mean, I guess it's possible. It would take an entire rework, though, so not today. I might do it before the end of the series, though. But anyway, I'll delete that before our next outing. For now, it can stay there. So, our next thing. Can anybody notice our lake? It's animated. The animation's not quite right. It'll do though. It's better than nothing. It's also transparent. I mentioned this idea. I can't remember whether it was in the series or on Twitter, but the author of this mod has nailed it. It's a transparent texture as an asset, which works perfectly and is the best way to do it. It actually expands further past here. I might show you how to do a lake at some point. It's fairly straightforward. There's nothing difficult about it. You can plonk it down and then create the lake afterwards. But anyway, isn't that lovely? Next thing on the list of goodies. Does anybody recognise these? They're looking far more Swiss. They're the ones from Transport Fever 1. Someone kindly ported them over. If we click on these now, you'll see we have a whole bunch of options. Swiss half barrier, which I believe this is that. This is that, yes. Well, you can see them. There you go. There's the modern one. And then you got the Swiss half barrier. No, it was a full barrier. And then the full one, it extends all the way. And then without any barriers. And then you've just got this little one, which is obviously not designed to go here. And then none. but I'm now unsure of how to change that backy Burke. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh dear. What have I done? Is there any way to fix that easy? Could I maybe delete this and then redraw the section of track back? I fixed it. Don't click on that if you intend to put them back. There might be a way. There might be a little dot or something that you can select. The house might be on top of it. But anyway, there we go. We'll put a full barrier in. In the comments, all those people who mentioned we don't have a lot of crossings. Could we put some more in? I don't know where you got the idea we don't have many. Probably because we don't see them very often. But we have loads. Can I find them all? That is the question. I'm not going to go around and find them all. There's obviously one here. Here we go. We've got them coming down now. Isn't that wonderful? Does that look a little more Swiss? I don't know whether they've got any sounds because they're the original ones, aren't they? And they didn't have sounds, or did they have sounds in Transport Fever 1? I'm not sure now. There goes our freight train with the lovely rainbow coloured consist, I believe that one is. Well, if a rainbow had 3 colours, that is. That's 2 already. I believe there's one down here that I haven't changed. There we go, we'll get this one changed as well. This will be a full barrier, wouldn't it? There we go. Oh, and they do. They ding-ding. That's the term I'm using. Over here, I believe we've got some more over here. Down this way. Guys, I saw loads when I was doing it. I had to click on loads, but now I can't find them. I'm not making things up. Where are the rest of them? They might be over the other side, actually. Oh, yes. They're down here, aren't they? Yes. Here we go. We have another one here, and I don't think I even changed this one. No, we have another one there. Well, let's change that to a full barrier. This light might be causing some backup. I'd rather let the traffic just flow here, though, even though maybe there would be a light. Possibly. The car's scooting across. It's terrible. I might change that. Let's see how it does without a traffic light there. Without a signal. Because then they'll dart in between each other and keeps it flowing much nicer. This one I'll leave in, I think. Not that one, I think. No, yes, that one and that one. Definitely that one with the tram going by. But yes, we got that one. That wasn't one that I changed anyway. We've got more. I'm pretty sure of it than that. They're up here, aren't they? Yes, absolutely. We've got this one, of course. This is where they all were. This was an early one. We've got that one there. This one here. We've got another one up here. Yeah, that's where they all are. Down this end. I love them. Where else do we have some? I believe we've got some... Yes, there's one here for our trucks. Who are busy dropping off their logs. And they will return with planks at some point. I love this. This is much better. Look at that. Apart from the signals, very Swiss. Oh, don't do that. That's not the mod's fault. That's an issue that's not been fixed for an eternity. Of course, we've got a little crossing there that doesn't count. Or does it? Yeah, of course it counts. It's still a crossing. Do we have any over here? Anyway, crossings. We've got loads. Let's not dwell on it. There's some down here, aren't there? Did I change these? Yes, I did. Did I change this one? Yes, this one's just a normal one because it's the bus. And not a very frequent train as the train appears. Ooh, I wondered whether he was going to go then. I thought he was going to go for it. Which would not have been wise. There we go, that's nice, isn't it? I like that. Crossing over. You're free to go now. And we've got one in town there. But, shall we? Shall we get up here? What do you reckon then, guys? Do you like those mods? Aren't they wonderful? We are going to use the German Motras mod. But how are we going to... Motras. Not sure on the pronunciation. Possibly an acronym. Okay, let's get building our track. Catenary, yes. We're going to have to go all the way up. This is as high as we can go. As steep as we can go would be a better term. Oh, do you know what? You plonker. You've actually got one right here. Oh, I think I saved it. Yeah, instead of doing a tour of the crossings, I was just going to save this one and say, look at the new crossings. And then I got distracted. Anyway, it's magically a half barrier now. Let's get on with this build. We're going to make our way all the way up. We have no choice but to cut into the scenery to start with. And we're going to change the scenery to suit our terrain. The reason I'm doing this, our initial climb is going to be the worst. From here, this point at sea level-ish, up to this point where we're going to go alongside the road. So we're going to have to go out that way to come back round and wiggle a little bit. But it's a mountain railway, isn't it? That's what it's going to be. And so this is the sort of thing you have to do to make your way up the side of a mountain. The reason I'm cutting this down is because I would like to see a little bit of scenery as we're climbing. So we're going to drop this down so we can see the road and the lake as we're heading down from here. I think we're good to start our ascent towards where we're supposed to be, which is up by the road. What sort of speed? 80 minimum? Maybe. Perhaps 75 would be better, or 70. 70's nice, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to change my mind on that. We're going to go 70. Otherwise, we're curving out way too far, and we've got to remember that our track and our map is condensed. Did I say 70? Yeah, 70 seems about perfect. Ooh, you don't want to do that? That's going to have to go where? There? How deep's that? Ooh, we could have a little cliff face there, couldn't we? I do like that. Yes. Doesn't have to be. Are we nearly? Yeah, we're nearly up there. Do you know, saying that, tunnels are a thing on these, and if it makes sense to have a tunnel, have a tunnel. I have noticed that on Swiss mountain lines. There's little tunnels, little bridges, and I think it has to be done. Right, maybe we can have a... Oh yeah, there's the road. Maybe we can have a slightly quicker track now. It's just slowing down as it heads towards the station, and as it leaves the station, we get a nice section here where we run straight. Perfect. There we go. We're not going to run at this speed because it's going to be a little local train. We're higher than the road. That is perfect, isn't it? Now we can start hugging the side of the mountain here, higher than the road, so we get a nice view from both cars. Look at that as well. Get to see all the way over there. So we're going to come around here and start heading up. We're not going to have bridges where bridges don't make sense. Where they do make sense, we'll put them in. What sort of angle? 125 maybe? We've got to go around here, haven't we? I don't think that is necessary. We do need some nice cliff faces as well. This looks like bridge territory. Going across here would make sense, wouldn't it? To hug this side of the mountain. If we go straight across, could we have a fancy looking arched bridge? Because they exist. Something like that. That is excessive though. No, I'm not happy with it. I don't mind bridges, but not to that degree. So we're going to hug a little bit closer here, and then we're going to go round. Is that a tidier bridge? Maybe. I mean, there are these bridges as well, aren't there? Maybe. I feel like the arch is rather nice. I mean, it looks good, doesn't it, in the distance? I think that's the only place we're going to need a bridge. Otherwise, we won't have one. It would be straight, though, wouldn't it? More than likely. Otherwise, that is a engineering nightmare. Yes, so we'll go straight. We are raised up there. I don't know whether we can have a flat section here. Just so we can have the bridge going across straight. Shorter. So let's do that. Let's come around here and level out. And then we can have a straight bridge across here at... Oh, now it doesn't want to make one. So we still need a bit more height. So let's go from this point I'll be surprised if this goes in. I don't want a tunnel though. Let's go a little bit higher. What was that? 125 did we have? Then let's go straight just for a section. Will that make us a tiny little bridge? There we go. Perfect. This makes a lot more sense to me. Do we prefer that? We could even dive in through this section. I would really like a few tunnels. It changes up the scenery when you're doing the ride, as long as they're not too... Oh, I didn't notice that. I should have the contours on, really. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Can we come round at 105? No, then you're still in a tunnel. 125. There we go. Still going up. There, that's better. We've got it, guys. We've got it. Now we're hugging the side of this mountain perfectly. Right, and then we want to wiggle our way round. 127 is fine, Gran. Right, there we go. We're up here. What sort of height do we need? I did say we should have the contours on. Yes. Yeah, we've got to get up into this mid-green. So the station is going here, which is at 251 meters above sea level. Not miles. And where are we currently? Where's our track currently? Up here. We've got to find... What we're 162, so less than 100 meters. We've gone quite a way. We've just got to make sure that as we're climbing, we're hugging this terrain. In fact, this is much nicer, isn't it? It's a lot easier to see where we're going. So then, let's continue our climb. Make sure it's on forced maximum grade. We can swing this around, maybe. I would like to cut in the side. I want to make us avalanche shelters or protection. And so that's why I'm doing these big cuts here, so we can build across. It might be a little bit tricky because we're on a slope, but it's on a fixed slope, so perhaps it'll be doable. Right, I needed to curve a little bit sooner there. Got to remember this maximum speed. If we can keep the speed up, I'll absolutely love it. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Now we can really get up here. There we go. We're getting up. We might need to tunnel and join up around here somewhere. Or would we? That cutting is way too much. Decisions, guys. This flat section might have messed me up a little bit. Are we going to have to slow down up here? Possibly. Possibly. If we keep going out that way, can we have like a little turn there? I know we're going underground. I don't want it that steep. Going under the town would kind of be nice. As long as we can come out. Oh, I want to rethink this. I'm not happy with where we've ended up. That's unfortunate. Since we're slowing down anyway, maybe 100 up here. And we can head out this way. Just a touch. We're certainly going up quicker. I'd rather that not be a bridge though. This bit is what's throwing it. It needs to come more like that. Maximum grade. Yeah, it's the speed. Right, 80. We're going to have to do it, guys, in order to get this to hug this terrain. No one said it was going to be easy. We are meeting up the road again, which is nice. Is that too bad? No, we could make that fit. 70 round here. We're really digging in there, aren't we? Perhaps we can have a tunnel? What is this tunnel? I don't know. Don't touch it in case it breaks your game, Grand. I don't want to go too much under the town. Are we even coming out yet? No, this is just a ginormous tunnel, isn't it? Are we still underground? Wow. Well, we seem a bit higher there. It would flatten out just there. I don't like this bit. I don't like that bit at all. I feel like I've cheated to get that bit going. It's a pain. We might be able to wiggle more up this end. Perhaps we start from here and start heading down from this point, because we know now this is roughly where we need to be. That would have been a better idea. That's heading down. I'm going to cut Well, that might make sense. A nice bit of cliff face just here. No, a tunnel makes sense there, Grand. That is fine. You can do a tunnel. But round... we can go tight round here. That's what I'm going to say. Can we cut that? No, that's too much. Can we stick our heads out somewhere? Do you know, I tested this out, guys, before recording. It wasn't this bad. I don't know what I've done wrong. Perhaps we're too high at this point. We need to be at least, I would say, level with that. This bit of the mountain is what's causing me issues. How do we get up there? Right, this is from that tunnel. I guess a sharper angle so we can wiggle more to get a better height would do us. We're going to have to suck it up and go around 70, aren't we? Ideally. That's fine so far. I don't mind those. Don't need that. I'm determined, guys. Even if this turns into a massive edit. And we need to head up there. Still heading round. It's fine so far. We just need to gain... No, you've done a tunnel straight away. We'll save the tunnel for later. I know the speed's dropping quite a bit. Just dig into the side there. There we go. Oh, was that flat? For some reason, it's not remembering the setting I have when I click this. Sometimes it remembers it, sometimes it doesn't. It's a little bit weird how it's doing it. Right, it's remembering there. Okay, now it's remembering. Now I've said something. Have I been clicking it? I don't think so. Okay. It's this last bit, isn't it? This last bit is just rough. I think we can make it, though, without it looking too bad. I don't want it too slow either, ideally. How are we going to make this work? Maybe we come out a little further, like this, and out just a touch. It might give us the climb we need. There, well, 50 might be worth it, if it makes sense. Okay, then around there, at 50, as long as we start coming up. Are we close? We're getting there, aren't we? This bit's deceiving. Very deceiving. Maybe we can bring it here and run alongside the road. There we go. Turn that off so we know what the road is. There. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. This little bit of tunnel. That makes sense now. Turn off your layers. Oh, yeah, maybe we could detail that up as well. How's it looking? I mean, it's a bit rough because we've cut into the side of the mountain, as you would. We can paint this, though. Things like this. If we get the paint tools, not the paint, you want the terrain first. You just want to take that weird edge off where it looks like it's done on a computer. Yeah. I know, it is, but you know what I mean? I didn't explain myself very well there. Right, just get these strange angles gone. There we go. You're not doing that properly, are you, either? Could we bring that up, maybe? There we go, like that. There we go. That's better. Why don't you do it like that, game? That's tidier. Just bring that up. A little bit of rock face. We'll detail that up. Oh no, don't raise that any further. Get that smoothed off just a touch, not too much. Oh, official episode. I'm just happy we've got up there. That's what I'm happy about. Right, anyway, stop playing with that. These, where it doesn't look like it should be there, firstly, we can get rid of these trees. I mean, we could use the, this is probably a better thing to use, isn't it? This here. Delete these trees up here. Not that side. That's fine. Just don't want them on the actual cliff face there. There we go. It's a bit tidier. Get rid of that bush. Those don't make sense. That's a little better. We can put our own in. I don't know what's going on here. What I might like to do is raise this up to... Ooh, you can't raise that up. Well, that is interesting. Hit that. Hit that in full. Come on. Come on. Why? Why won't you do that? That's very bizarre. I mean, you're there. Is there a way we can sort of do that and then cut in the side of it so that you actually do the same thing all the way? There we go. A little bit tidier. I don't know what's going on here, but we'll sort it out. There we go. Now it's a better cliff face, shall we say. Debatable. Yeah, no, I prefer that. Right, anyway, this is what I was going to do before I got completely distracted. You've seen me do this before. Paint tools, get your old scree. And we want that one. We don't want that on full. Bring the brush size down a touch. And then you just give it a cliff face along here. You can hold shift as well to make sure you get the side of the track that wants to be dirt halfway up the mountain. Like that. Just along that way there. So it looks like we've actually dug into the cliff face. Then to take some of the detailed, like so it's not all the same sort of rock. There we go. You go over it with a bit of scree and a bit of rock. Did I say that I was using scree to start with? I wasn't. Right. And then this side needs to come down. I know it looks weird at the moment. It's going to be like that. And then hopefully we can use that tool just to balance it out. That is more for scenery than anything else that we can see out. No, we can't. All we can see is trees. The road is over there, but we're probably not going to see much. Guys, I think for a first build, that's all right, isn't it? Could get this down. We haven't really spent anything either. That's good news, isn't it? Get all that down. So we can see the train. I mean, we won't do because of all these trees. We may have something different over here than all these trees. Right. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, I want that kind of a grassy area. Although, can we see? No, they're still a bit too high. Would like to see them. Will we see our train from the road? And will we see the road from the train? Possibly. If I spend a lot of time doing that, I think it will look alright. More official episode. I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm happy with it, guys. I'm happy with it. What about you? The fact we're going up there and it's not too terrible works for me. Look at that. I like this bit. This sort of works. How accurate is it? Unknown. Okay, let's get us a station in here. This doesn't make much sense any longer. I'd like to go straight from that point there. There we go. That's where we're coming in to the station. Which means we can have a curvy road up to there and sort of follow it around. We can branch off that way, couldn't we? Take that off. Ah, yes, the computer had a similar idea. The computer, the AI, the game, the simulation had a similar idea. The computer. Oh dear. Anyway, right. Station is going here. It'll look the part there, I think. Let's give us a bit of ground to work on and a bit of a foundation. We want this, that, this. We're going to go from this point. All of this is going to be like a little siding where they might stable up a few trains in reality. Oh dear. Oh dear. Do you know, post bus up here, right? It's got to be. Let's replace you with these. There we go. You're going to need bigger ones. That's better. What is this called? No. Station. It's just station. Yes, no. Call it something better than that. Grindelwald Station. There we go. It's well, it would be an interchange, wouldn't it? Sort of thing, because it's got the cable car. I mean, cable car station, train station, bus stop. It works. It works. Let's use our new toy, our new station. We're not going to use it to its fullest, but I'd like to use it regardless. Here it is, Motraz DB station. We're not going to do anything too fancy up here. We do want one track, and we do want it on the outside. We just want a little path leading up to it. That should be fantastic. 760. And we could increase the platform width, perhaps. I don't know whether it would be any bigger than that, but there you go. You can have a chunky platform, which wouldn't make much sense up here, unfortunately. We'll leave these alone for now, and we'll leave the offsets, but you can do some fantastic things with those. I think that's all we need, other than it being high speed and electrified. That's it. There we go. We should be able to go in something like that. Guys, Grindelwald Station. Who would have thought it? Not Alex. Just going to be called Grindelwald. There we go. Oh, so is that, though. It's fine to have two Grindelwalds, as they are different things. Right. Pointless sidings that are there for scenery. We might be able to put some assets on there. I'd like this just to head out this way, though, to a dead end there. To turn around, it's going to be a turnaround point. And this, hopefully, comes round here. I might have left us not a lot of room, or too much of an angle, perhaps. Maybe. We might be able to get away with this. How's that? There we go. We got it. I don't mind it being slow for this last section. I like that we dive down here. It prevents them building this side and making a mess of any scenery work we'd like to do. This just needs slightly tidying, doesn't it? From that point there up to there. Is that better? Yeah, that better cornering. Can't see for the trees. It's fine. Right. And it's going to be... Where do we level out? There. It's going to be double track from this point. Not because we're going to be using it like that, but because perhaps there would be little freight drop-offs up here delivering goods, little sidings to park up unused locos or ones that are in for repair. We can just go along the side there, give it something different. Is that enough bit of loco to turn around? Maybe just go a little bit further. There we go. And then this is your sidings. Just here. There we go. I like it. That can go across there. This can come across here. No, that doesn't make sense. You can already get up there from here. And where's the other siding it's going to be? From this point, I think. Up here. There. Perfect. And that can just be a siding that ends there. Do we like that? Adds a little bit to it, doesn't it? Do you like these little stations? We can add a bit of detailing to it via the train station menu itself, which I think is absolutely perfect. Decoration, you see, you've got a little decoration thing in here. We obviously don't want the DB stuff, but we can have some fancies. I don't know. Look, we've got sign names. I don't know what these are, guys. I'm a little bit worried, to be fair. So let's stick with stuff I have tried. Oh, I've lost all my bits. Overpass. Those are the platforms. I think they're these. They are in decorations. Oh, could we have those? Those would look lovely. Look at this little waiting area. Yes, that. And one that side. Oh, I love it. Billboard. Customized. Little billboards. There we go with train fever on it. Transport fever even. Train fever. That was a long time ago. It's in German. That kind of works, I guess, out here. There we go. Does that work? Yeah, that does work. What are these? Information. Ticket stamper. One there and one there. These are lovely, aren't they? And what else do we have? Of course, a couple of benches under here. Would that go there? Not really. Ooh, we could have the bigger ones like that with some trash cans. I know you just decorate your own station. It's absolutely marvellous. I love them. What are these? Oh, to hang these on. I see. You've got little information boards on there like that. I don't know what it says. Some stuff. It looks cool though, doesn't it? There's our little Grindelwald station that happened to be better than any station on the map. Okay, that's not true. Right, get that tidied up. Knock some of those trees down. Why not? Guys, we need to put a train on. We're only going to have one run up here for now. You managed to build there. Good job. I might have to encourage you not to do that by making you not do that. That made no sense. Anyway, right. Can we keep you up a bit on this side? There we go. I want to do something with that a little bit later. Because that took, surprisingly, no, it's not surprising, far longer than I was expecting. I do like this though. This is wonderful, isn't it? This little cliff face we've got going on. I mean, in the great scheme of things, it's not little. But I guess we're going for a ride up here to end the episode. Will we get all the way up? I don't know. I might have to fast forward it because it's going to take a while. In fact, Gran, make the line and get the train out. Then you can be doing all this. New line. We're going from Interlaken Ost up to Grindelwald, and that is that. What colour is this going to be? We'll have it yellow, the same as the other one. It almost looks like it could continue, right? In real life, I'm fairly confident it doesn't. So, the same operator. That's what we'll say. And this is Interlaken to Grindelwald. Thankfully, the station was named the same as the town. Otherwise, I would not have known how to spell that. Looking like we need some fields out here of some sort. Same to you. Right, let's get us a pack of Smarties on there. Is what I believe we should do. Just for now, because we will play the date now that we have everything installed. And we'll do some final touches to the map over the next several episodes, shall we say. By vehicle, electric, multiple unit. Get this. We'll just stick this on. And we'll have it doubled up like the other one was. One there. And then one there. Until we get some different EMUs to head up there. Probably ones that exist in real life. Interlaken to Grindelwald. Can you make it? Oh, what's that? It's going underneath us. Here come our Smarties. That's going to be heading up and taking tourists to our ski resort. You're happy. But that's going to take a while to get all the way around up there. Perhaps we'll save it for next time out. That's mean, isn't it? Shall I fast forward it and get us all the way around there? Oh, it's going to take days. Where you going to head? You're going to head down here, aren't you? Could we cheat a little bit just to so we can have a ride? I know where it's going to go. It's going to go all the way around here and then all the way back round in a giant loop. But do we have enough room to make a temporary connection down there? There we go. Not going to stay. Are we on the right side? We are. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, the train's not there either. Does that work? Are you going to head that way? Please do. Come on, let's fast forward. We might need a signal. We'll see. We'll see. You should be heading down here. There is a signal there for you. Please come down here. It's a bit cheaty, but there we go. It's an access track, isn't it? Nonetheless. And it means we can jump on board immediately. And now we can get rid of it. There you go. Lovely. Lovely. That's how things happen in real life. They quickly build a track and then demolish it. Although, I would imagine in some circumstances they might put a temporary track down. I can't see when or where, but they could. Right, what terminal have you chosen? Number 3, you are a star. Perfect. Perfect. I guess next time out we finish this bit off and make it look a little bit better than it is, or a lot a bit better. Guys, we're on board our little train to Grindelwald. I forgot to unmute my mic, which is why we're halfway up. Well, we're not halfway up, we've only just started going up. But it's just to see how well it does anyway. We may have some things we can do to improve it. It currently has no signals, it's the only train on here. I would like to get an idea of how it feels to go up this. As you can see, this was the steepest grade and it's not that steep. We can see our cars going by. It is perfect. Hopefully there are some people waiting for us at the other end, which would be absolutely awesome. And I'll leave you with the cab ride, guys, and we'll finish off the station bridge later on as we go over a bridge. Next time out, I say, we'll get that done early on and let the date play. Yes, definitely let the date play. Here we are though. Here we are. 70 kilometers an hour. I'll like it. Will the Sims like it? No doubt we'll find out by the time we get up there. And I'll leave you with this. So until next time, take care.